Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi, it's me Hamza Anwar and you're watching Computer Education Pakistan. Today we are going to do the part 5 of Unit 4, Those Two Boys from the book of Grade 8. So let's start. In this part we are going to learn all about subject-verb agreement. What is subject-verb agreement? Subject-verb agreement refers to ensuring that singular subjects have singular verbs and plural subjects have plural verbs. Activity: tick the correct form of the verb that agrees with the subject. Annie and her brothers are at school. Annie and her brothers are plural, so we are going to use the plural form of the verb, which is are. The cat is or are outside. The cat is singular, so we are going to use the singular verb, which is. Ahsan and Bilal doesn't or don't want to see that cartoon show. Don't. The man who has lots of birds lives in my street. Lives. The crowd watching the magic tricks. The crowd. You see, crowd is a collective noun for many people at a place. So if we are going to use a collective noun, we are going to choose the singular form of the verb. Two singular subjects connected. Basic rules: two singular subjects connected by or nor require a singular verb. Two singular subjects connected by either or neither nor require a singular verb. Collective nouns like herd, senate, class, crowd, etc. usually take a singular verb form. When a singular and plural subject are connected by either or, neither nor, put the plural subject last and use a plural verb. And as a general rule, use a plural verb with two or more subjects when they are connected by and. The pronouns each, everyone, everybody, anyone, anybody, someone, and somebody are singular and require singular verbs. Do not be misled by what follows of. Select one answer from the choices provided after each sentence. Either the physicians in this hospital or the chief administrator going to make a decision. Is or are. Are. Because they are two. Some of the votes to have been miscounted. Seem or seems. Some of the votes seem. He seems to forget that there things to be done before he can go to the playground. That there are. Some of the grain to be contaminated. Appear or appears. Appears. A high percentage of the population casting vote. Is or are. Is. There are two main types of objects. They are called direct and indirect objects. For example, number 1, we is the subject, sent is the verb, him is the direct object, and notice is the indirect object. In number 2, Tabish is the subject, sold is the verb, me is the direct object, and property is the indirect object. Number 3, I is the subject. We call it subject because it is doing a verb, and the verb and which the verb is used upon is called the object. I sent you a message. I is the subject, sent is the verb, you is the direct object, message is the indirect object. They lent him some money. This is the subject, lent is the verb, him is the direct object, some money is indirect object. Hina gave her a gift. Hina is the subject, gave is the verb, her is the direct object, and gift is the indirect object. The object is the noun or pronoun towards which the actions are directed. For example, he eats an apple. This is the subject, eats is the verb, apple is the object. A noun or pronoun that receives the action of a verb or shows the result of the action. It answers the question what or whom after an action, verb, etc. For example, she helped me. We watched a play. An indirect object precedes the direct object and tells to whom or for whom the action of the verb is done and who is receiving the direct object. There must be a direct object to have an indirect object. For example, she gave us the report. So that's it for today's lesson. Subscribe to our channel Compare Education Pakistan. Like this video if you enjoyed. Press the bell icon so you can get our latest notifications. And also like our Facebook page Compare Education Pakistan. Allah Hafiz.